Thank you, Ram, and good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this evening, and this is something that I think is so much of a needed event for your community. I can just think back to my own personal case when I moved to Fremont back in '74, 35 years ago. Fremont was about half the size, a little over 100,000 people, and the demographics was completely different. When I moved to Fremont, it had about 3% Asian. Today, the population's over 210, or over 50% Asian. That includes you and I. So the demographics has changed quite a bit. But in going through the community organizations, going through the school system, which my daughter attended the schools, I felt that there were things that needed to be improved. And I kept hearing comments, from the general community, criticisms about how the Asian community never get involved. And all the time that is occurring, I guess the perception out of the community is that you don't have to worry about the Asian community because they would take care of themselves no matter what the problem is. And so a lot of things that happened, the concerns of the Asian community were bypassed. Not directly addressed, just ignored and bypassed. And what got me involved in at least coming forward, it started with the school system, because I thought there were programs that did not address the concerns that I wanted to see. And in going through that process, I became involved with the school system, the organizations in the community, and I actually became involved in the political process by working in other people's campaign. I worked in 4 other people's campaign, including our current mayor. Believe it or not, I worked on his campaign about 10 years ago. But things have changed, and as our community change, we need to change along with that. The needs of our community are coming from, because of the different diversity that we do have, we need to be cognizant of those particular areas, addressing each of the concerns of all the people in Fremont. And because of the demographics, I'm not saying that it must be that because of the culture and the diversity that we need to have exactly the same proportion. But in order to adequately address some of the concerns, a person that is from that culture can better understand the needs and the concerns. And that's something that Ram is suggesting, that this organization is certainly going to rise to the occasion, because the Sikh community has been involved, is an integral part of our community now. And in order for your voices to be heard, such as the bus case that you're talking about, that would not rise to the level of awareness if the community, your community, is not out in front to talk about it. And the same way with all of the other diversity groups that we have in Fremont, because of the richness of our cultures here, and it's going to become more difficult to represent everyone, because there are only so many positions available. Maybe we need to look forward to increasing the representation on particular boards, commissions, and even council, so that we have a better representation. So I'm running for mayor because I think I have a vision for Fremont to see that these type of issues are taken care of, to see that our community grows along with the different needs of our community. So I would like to ask for your support in helping me become that person. So thank you.